Hello blogging friends, Max here. In this video I'm going to go over 4 different ways on how to stay super productive and become more efficient in working on your blog from day to day. Because I know working on the blog can take hours and hours and hours and hours of your day. I'm going to go over 4 different ways that are going to help you become super efficient with these tools. So let's get efficient. The first one is using Social Pilot to schedule all your social media posts. I remember before I was using Social Pilot, and there's a link in the blog, check below, I was spending literally probably between 1 and 2 hours every single day drafting, creating, posting social media updates. That's a lot of time. That's between 7 and 14 hours a week. That's, 50 some hours a month I was spending on just social media. And quite honestly, it was taking away from my creativity, from my creative juices, which is where I have my most success in creating posts. So, Social Pilot does a couple different things. First off, you can schedule your posts, meaning you don't have to be exactly at the right time to hit publish. You can schedule it for a time and date you want it to automatically go off. With Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest, these are all super awesome. The most important one for me though is Pinterest. I can have things repin at a certain date. I can publish them when I want, the exact hour, the exact minute you want. So if you want someone to post at 12:37 a.m., midnight, post it then. It'll post immediately. And then lastly, Instagram. Instagram's a little different because the API works so you have to actually hit publish. But again, super helpful. You can schedule up to, I don't know, I've done a year in advance. I'm up to a year in advance on social media posts. That's crazy, right? But now I don't have to spend much time on it. Now I can spend more time on, and you as well, on the creative part of the blog, which is, to be honest, the most fun part. So I have now met 2 different people from social media that I wouldn't have met before, which is super cool. And I did that because I started automating all my Instagram and Twitter activity. Because the reality is this, if you plan on sending direct messages, commenting on posts, liking posts on Instagram or Twitter, you're going to spend a lot of time doing something that a program can do. And that program is called Follow Liker, FL for short. Now this is going to post in approximately 2018, so as of now, it's still working. But all the time, Instagram and Twitter are blocking out different bots that are eliminating. It's called a follow unfollow bot. Anyway, just an automation software, and what I use it for is sending welcome DMs to new followers, commenting on strategic posts that are hashtagged correctly, liking certain posts, and just having a presence on Instagram and Twitter that I don't want to spend an hour or 2 every day commenting on posts that have hashtag debt free. That would take way too much time. And again, you can save between, for me, about 50 hours a month on using the software. Follow Liker, you'll see a link in the blog. It's super efficient, helpful. There's so many different videos that can help you. And it's a very good tool to save literally hundreds of hours every year on social media. Specifically Twitter and Instagram is what I use it for. I am the worst when it comes to writing things down and not remembering. Meaning if I don't write something down or document it, it is gone. No matter how hard I try to get it again, that train is derailed to never land. So I use Google Calendar to first block off time, blocking off certain time to work on certain things, and secondly, the one I use more often is tasks. So when I'm, like this video for instance, it had a task right on my Google Calendar that says video and all the things I need to do. It's so helpful in checking boxes, and if you're a to-do list person like me and you like completing your to-do list, you can check it off. And that is what gets me excited, checking off those boxes as well as being super efficient and consistent. And that's an important thing. Don't have a tool you use once a week. Use the tool every single day. Google Calendar is super integrated into Android phones and iPhones as well. But specifically, I use those 2 and it super helps me being time efficient. Give me 1 second. Got it. Using Evernote to document your ideas as they come up is so efficient. I have so many ideas at midnight when I'm sleeping, and I have my phone nearby. I can grab it, type in a blog post idea for instance, save it, and move on. It then syncs to your phone, computer, tablet, whatever it is, free, Link below to get Evernote, but it just helps me stay organized. I have different tabs from blog posts, every single different video series I'm doing. It just makes it super helpful to stay super on top of it, because if you don't stay on top of it, you will become like I did in the beginning and be super overwhelmed on the billion ideas I have, but where do I start? Document them and really figure out what a plan of action is going to be, and you will thank yourself later. Those are my 4 on staying productive, but bloggers, new bloggers, veteran bloggers, super seasoned bloggers, what else is there? Comment below. I want to hear what other things you guys are, what other tools you're using, hacks, productivity hacks that are helping you guys stay organized. Maybe I'll even implement them next week for me. Comment below. You workers, I see you. Stop working. Get involved. Comment. I want to see what your guys' ideas are, and maybe I'll even put it in the next video if you guys are lucky. Have a very productive week, and see you guys luego.